Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes wild. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. And the Badgers will kick this deep to start us off. This one will be fair caught. So the Seminoles offense comes on the field first today. And there's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything. Vision, speed, power. He can diagnose the defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pass complete, and they cross it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Ball handed off. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. You just see that from the running game.
Offense operating from the pistol. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try the option play here. Push play to the back. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. To bring up second down. Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is caught. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening him.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a game there. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He's going to hand this off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
But here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Rourke. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are straight and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive
if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return. The State offense is back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows the physicality he has against the run as well.
New set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A jerk to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. The Knowles come up to the line and crank the tempo up here. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Signs the quick throw. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down. Very near the red zone now.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback. He went through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a 1st down.
And the Knowles pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Here comes a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the option play. The back's got him on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Technical execution on the option. The Seminoles are looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looks to the left, and it's complete. One down after 7. Completion moves them closer to the goal line.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And now try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 at the BAT. Now the kickoff team is on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they give up empty, had to kick it away, and they come up with something here. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What makes the offense going on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st.
Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. As we look for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. It's a run to the left.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, Not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete on the crossing route. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping. He takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch, but now the broken tackle produces a solid game there.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free in midfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield to the spot at 42.
How about setting right there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. But this one is broken up. Throws incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
And this pass is on target. 7-yard gain sets up a 33. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Going again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short for the 20. And he drops back in the gun. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. He's complete. They stop him. It's a first down. The Noles come to the line for the first set of downs.
Green 25.
Keeping it on the ground here.
The ball carrier is the runner. Gain 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Kick is up and no good. And with the miss, remain tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Going to throw it on third and very long. He's sacked. He get brought down right at the 5-yard line.
On the play.
And the Badgers bring their punt team on the field. They kick it away for the second time. Just able to get it away. The coverage team able to bring the return to the ground. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They get him down, but the game moves the ball.
Quick push up front and great acceleration by this back. He's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Finds room at the 30. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Just vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down. Be able to pick up big, positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball out for 3. They get to the line here in the no-no. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Doesn't quite get in, but it sends up a first and goal for this offense. The Knowles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down and goal upcoming. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. They have to try the extra point.
Number 9 takes it in.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida State.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Well, it's been entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down. They're going to throw the football. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Badgers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball, his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point.
Is good.
The AT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the return decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heading back onto the field. The last drive in the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's battled down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his man. Has the first down. They make the tackle, but he loses it. His first down yardage. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise, we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays at work. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Panthers offense back out on the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made after a big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not find it all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Tackle behind the line is a loss of 2. Talk about greatness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this play.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff heading left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always been offensive. I think it was impressive. The defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that puts them back on top. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he locks it toward the sideline. Aggressive, a deep shot on the first down, but incomplete.
He's now second down.
The offense now operating in empty. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
The defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but not before making a first down mark to lead the ball at 3-1. The Seminoles take the line to set a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Knowles. They'll take the lead in the second half. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. If the kickoff team, see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Wisconsin offense will take over.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And there's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
It leads to the second down.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. They didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Badgers looking to keep this drive rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job of defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This offense is still clicking.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense... that, they take it into the end zone.
Taking a closer look. Overturn that previous ruling. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That completion makes it second and medium.
Squirrel. Igloo. Lasso. Travel.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 Spider.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Badgers come to the line with first and goal.
Green 25.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball for 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Ground trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He finds the end zone again, the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Jet sweep here, and the receiver get the edge.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver's really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that one.
That punch is seen to sail. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, these receivers make catches like this all the time, And if you...
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers the fumble. One more play here in the quarter. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. As we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for this playoff position.
Wisconsin, 28. Florida State, 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Easy. Slide 22. Slide.
Takes the handoff again. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first-rate goal line. And the Seminoles will push it to the line to crank the tempo. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or fourth later today.
The important PAT is up and will be tied in the fourth. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's tackled behind the line, but there's a flag down.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's third down for the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
third and very long, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And here comes the Packers offense back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Softly able to get home with the sack. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball with the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to kick it off.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click back. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Look at this, he'll go deep again. The pass is intercepted. Great move there.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And that run produces a decent game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the wideout goes in motion. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the faith that this guy has had running the football. That time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Now we run a draw play. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Badgers moving quickly down the field here. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds and continue to work that clock. Working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to the goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball. A chance to really secure victory here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon. That time, the defense has got to be asked to himself, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense adding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
42. Florida
The
State.
fair catch is made right on the 5. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
Number 9. With the catch and score.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good and still trailing. Getting set to kick the ball now.
Wisconsin, 42. Florida State, 35.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They don't pick up the blitzers. It's a sack.
On the play. 3rd down coming.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up 3rd and long. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That makes
Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away.
49. Florida State, 35.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. And here comes the point after attempt.
Makes the catch and takes it in for the score.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score
And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. And they play keep away here just to protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Receiver in motion now. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. So first down and 5 after the penalty. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here. Trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. The back's got it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Long. Near side deals now from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Bears have to throw this one away. And the return brought down by the offense team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play 2 passes. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is hot for a big game. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not fully a long completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's back to throw again on second down. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great move to deny a touchdown.
Now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. When they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk, the offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to acknowledge that the offense was just really good.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.